Alright, welcome to my channel. My name is Tomiwa. My YouTube name will be Tommy Brother. And I just want to say that I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone's doing well in general. And without further ado, let me just introduce myself. So I've already said my name. I'm just going to introduce what I'll be talking about on this channel. On this channel, I'll be mainly tackling topics around the niche of self-improvement. Okay, I've been really passionate about self-improvement since the year 2018. That's when I found out about self-improvement, and I feel like what's a better topic to get started on than this. And the topic that I'll be talking about today is, what is self-improvement? Okay, what actually is self-improvement? Because I feel like it's very vague. I know that when I started, I didn't really have a streamlined path and trajectory, because I was self-improving in different aspects, okay, very niche aspects of self-improvement. I didn't realize that self-improvement is a lifelong journey, and I literally just saw it as a game. I saw it as a game of leveling up different aspects of myself, and that's good to a certain extent, but you can get sidetracked by just focusing too much on one aspect. So to start off with, I just want to say that the definition of self-improvement is very self-explanatory. It's basically just cultivating and developing habits that will benefit you in the future. It will develop your potential and your capability to do those certain activities that you want to do. So with that being said, now we have to segue into this subtopic. So like I said earlier on in the video, there are many different aspects of self-improvement. One aspect would be social relationships, platonic relationships, physical, mental, spiritual. This is just to name a few. So most things that you see in the self-improvement space, topics related to self-help, they'll all be developing these different aspects. For example, if you read a book on, how to become more likable, how to win more friends, for example, that book, How to Win More Friends and Influence People, that book is developing your social side of self-improvement, okay, your relationships, platonic relationships. If you read a book about romantic relationships, that's going to be benefiting your romantic life. So that's just how it is. Reading books or looking at guides on how to build more muscle faster, that's physical. So as you can see, there are many different aspects of self-improvement. So I'm just saying this so that we don't hyper focus on one aspect and come out of it thinking that we've made a lot of progress. Because in reality, you could have made a lot of progress in getting the right physique that you want, but you still might have not cultivated other beneficial habits in your life. You might still be an insecure person. You might still be comparing yourself to other people. You might think that you're better than other people in an egotistical way. So in reality, you have self-improved in one aspect, but the aspects that you haven't improved in, that's going to hold you back in the long run. And that's what we have to avoid. Many people starting out on self-improvement get this false notion that there's an end road. Look, there's no end goal. Okay, self-improvement is a lifelong pursuit of knowledge. Okay, you're always going to be in a quest to become better. Now, this isn't to say that you shouldn't be satisfied with your achievements. Of course not. You want to relish in your achievements, your success. And to add to that point, I just want to say that self-improvement itself, it requires you to have a level of humility within yourself. Okay, now why do I say this? I say this because it takes a lot to admit that you actually not where you want to be in life. Okay, especially as men, we have a lot of pride in ourselves, and when we see somebody doing better than us and we ask ourselves, why can't that be me? It kind of hurts. Okay, but the superpower here is to realize that the same way that that person worked to get where they are, you can as well. Your path may be a bit different, but it's up to you whether you're going to take that first step or just keep on sulking. And this self-awareness is very important in self-improvement. Okay, because you're going to receive a lot of challenges. You're going to be learning a lot about yourself. And you have to be able to face the deep, dark truths about yourself. Okay, sometimes you're actually just lazy. And your laziness may have cost you in the past. It may have cost you respect from other people. Maybe you've never been in great shape your whole life, and because of that, people have always seen you as sloppy. People have always seen you as somebody that's not worthy of respect. This is just an example. So everything that's happened in our past, we have to just take accountability and accept ourselves, accept that was who we were in the past, and we're going to sculpt a better future self. Okay, and this is all it takes. So just remember that self-improvement as well requires a lot of humility and self-awareness, and your self-awareness is going to develop as you further on into this journey of self-improvement. So in a weird way, self-improvement essentially is self-defeating, because you have to defeat yourself in the process. You have to mentally battle with yourself. And also, you don't want to get toxic when you do this, but you have to tell yourself that, you have to remind yourself that you're really not where you want to be in life yet. Okay, every time you go to that gym, you're essentially telling yourself that you've not reached your desired physique yet. Okay, it takes time to sculpt yourself, whether that's mentally, physically, or just socially. How you want to be viewed by other people, to a certain extent, how you want your relationships to be like. It all takes time, but in the end, you'll thank yourself for it. So that's just what I want to say. So always remember that things are not going to be easy straight away, but self-improvement requires you to take the first steps, know what you want, and just achieve them. Okay, but it's the habits that you cultivate along the way that will determine how fast you actually achieve these things. It can take a lot of time. Like I said, I started in 2018. I started seeing some improvements around late 2022, and this is late 2023 now, and I think I've made a lot of progress since then. But from the years 2018 to 2022, there was a lot of struggle, because I didn't do it the right way. I was still figuring out what I wanted. I only hyper focused on certain aspects of self-improvement, like I said earlier. And yeah, I'm only just making up for that now. It's only now that I've actually taken the time to improve myself in all aspects of life that I'm starting to see a change. But I'm not perfect. I'm still growing as well. So yeah, it's a really beautiful journey. It's a beautiful process. And I encourage other people to actually take self-improvement seriously as well. Because who doesn't want to be the best version of themselves? You owe it to yourself, to be honest. So yeah, with that being said, I feel like I've given the general gist of what self-improvement actually is and what it entails. And just to paraphrase, I'll just say it again. It can be divided up into your social life, relationships, whether that's platonic or romantic, your physical body, your face, if you're in shape, etc. Just optimizing those things. Your spiritual life, whether you're religious, everyone has their own personal beliefs, etc. So yeah, just these things. And your financial, I forgot to say that. Just optimizing all of these things, because if you have all of these things optimized to the best that you can, then you're going to feel happy, you're going to feel fulfilled. Okay, many people, they're struggling in life because they haven't taken the time out to actually find out who they are. There's a reason why Buddhist monks, they literally dedicate their whole lives to actually, self-actualizing. Okay, it takes time. So yeah, just take the time out, be brave to actually step out of your comfort zone, just tackle these things, because you're going to end up a better person for it. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, etc. It's really going to help me out, going to boost me in the algorithm. But yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. Peace.